Next, this kind of carries over to the same. You're listening to people who've been really successful that are now being successful off the back of a level of influence you don't have.
Yep.
So this is a hard one to navigate. Just because someone is, we call them magnetic, good looking, great athlete, charismatic, whatever it is, doesn't mean they don't know their shit. Like it doesn't mean like I actually watched our mentor for a bit and was like, you're just a hot girl. Like I don't want to work with you because you're just a hot girl.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the podcast with her. It's a husband and wife, and I was like, oh no, like this is a strategy. Yeah. Like this is a deliberate. This isn't just a personality hire thing. So I'm in. Let's go. So there are people that have those magnetic things and the successful business and all of that kind of stuff, and they actually have systems that help people who don't have that. But there's a lot of people that got to where they are based on personal attributes, let's call it, that don't have
a system,
the structures and strategies that you need to get where they are.
Yeah, agreed. Maybe like the bodybuilder who's gifted it.
Exactly.
Kind of just training you like they train themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it's not working, they're just like trying to nitpick little things that you're doing where there's no system that's like applied to you personally.
Is there anyone we've bought into that's like that from a business standpoint?
I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think we've been anti-influencer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charles is that workshop with Charles is probably the worst one. Like he's still
the notoriety just got,
he's still top tier goat, but fuck
the notoriety.
What did we pay $800 10 years ago?
Yeah, that's wild. Just sit in a chair, just get angry.
Yeah,
and you were that terrified to ask a question because it just made him mad.
Yeah,
I don't remember. What did I ask him? The types of H&B or whatever. And he's just like, I'm like, is it calcium based or potassium based? He was fucking so angry when I asked him that question. It's like, fuck, all right, bro. Like, you know, you're the one telling me to take 9 grams of it and it's the same as 40 milligrams of Dianabol. Like, let's chill out here, right?
So, an example of this, so working with a few people coming through at the moment, what I'm seeing is this goes with the entrepreneur thing and it goes with the followers thing. If you're learning from an influencer or an entrepreneur, you make decisions about problems in your business that you don't have.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have an inquiry form in my link in bio so I get the right client. When was the last time you got a lead? If you didn't get a lead last month and you're trying to filter leads, you are solving the wrong problem.
Yeah. It's the same with the automated DM thing. It's like someone with 100,000 followers on their Instagram who sells an 8-week program compared to someone who has 800 followers who is a intimate one-to-one online coach. It's like you can DM your fucking followers, bro.
Yeah, bro. You're not getting.
People are choosing you, not a fucking 8-week program because you look hot. Like they're choosing you to coach them for a long period of time. Legit
had that conversation of just like, oh, like I've got this ManyChat set up and it does this, 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 and this. I'm like, okay, how many followers do you get in a week? 5.
You can't DM those 5 people.
Like, bruh, you're solving the wrong problem.
Yeah.
So I think, I was thinking about this on the drive here. Maybe you should build the business with the wrong niche. Because how do you fucking know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we've done the conversation of like, speak this way so you attract the right person because you were too scientific and too detailed about the message that you sensed, and you got to a stage where you're like, I don't really like the book of clients I had. You still had a fucking book of clients.
Yeah.
That you were then able to be like, actually, now I have a problem in my business, which is all of these clients aren't fulfilling. Can we get in earlier and be like, hey, we could probably change how you deliver the message and you'll still get clients and not end up with that? Sure. But your priority should be to train some fucking people.
I think the filter we use of like willing to pay you, I feel like people loosely like they're not realistic with that lens. Just because there's a person out there that'll give you money doesn't mean that lots of people will. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We talk about this a lot, like especially with guys. Like guys are like don't buy other guys like energy and shit.
Yeah.
Like they like look, they absorb content. You've got to be smart. Like you've got to have the thing that they want, and you've got to be respected.
Yeah.
So then you're young, and you want to be a physique coach.
Yeah.
You don't have the physique yet because you're young.
Yeah.
So the willing to pay part.
It's not just how much money they have in the bank account.
Yeah, because you've gone through the niche, right? So you're like, well, what are their priorities? What's the income they have that's disposable? So when people go willing to pay, they just look at that and they go, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
Are they willing to pay you?
Are they willing to pay you? Yeah. And it's like, then I feel like a lot of people are not having an honest conversation with themselves there.
Yeah.
And then you go, well, if you honestly say no, then it's like, okay, well, what's that version of that person that says yes?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, they're a couple of years earlier than that.
Yeah.
So then it's not like I know you were saying like the wrong niche. It's like, then you don't get the wrong niche. You get the realistic niche of building to the person you want.
Yeah.
So you avoid the whole problem of like being unfulfilled because you're like, I'm going to create those people in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. And what I want you listening to take away is stop trying to solve problems that don't exist yet.
Yeah.
That are actually creating problems for you.
Yeah.
So if your sign-up process is complicated intentionally to filter out the wrong people when you have no one, you're making it harder. Your problem in your business is I have no leads.
Yeah.
So do everything
useless.
You can to get as many fucking leads as you can.
Make it as easy as possible.
50%, would you rather close 50% of 10 leads or 0% of 0?
Yeah. Even fucking 1 of 1.
100% of 1. Like you take the 10 calls because that makes you better, and then you get the 5 clients and that makes you better, and then you have the results, and then you can be like, oh, I've got all this evidence that I'm getting the person that I shouldn't. Now you can put a filter in. Now you can put in whatever if you actually find the issue.
Sometimes those stats can be.
So the other one I had was like selling the DMs.
Yeah.
Because sales calls are a waste of time. It's like, how many sales calls are you doing? None. Okay. What time are you wasting?
I don't understand that anyway.
I think it's a terrible business model.
We can do a whole episode on that. I don't understand that. Especially when your coaching is intimate.
Yeah.
It's fuck what you don't want to talk to them. Sell the product that you're about to engage with them in weekly. Like, what the fuck is that?
But I'm identifying that the people that are prescribing that, the James Smiths of the world, which is like, oh, just go to a landing page and they'll buy from you. They're solving a problem of they can't do 100 sales calls a week.
Course.
They don't want to manage a sales team.
100%.
They don't want to. It's like, cool.
Yeah,
you're turning over fucking $10 million. When you're turning over 1,000,
you got the time, bro.
You got time, man.
Yeah. Agreed.
We're a 7-figure business. I still do our sales calls.
Yeah.
Like, you can too. You don't have to solve that problem because you don't have it yet.
Yeah,
so
you have to wear multiple hats.
Do it. And this is the small business versus the entrepreneur. Yeah. Don't go and hire because you can't go hire the 6-figure salesperson because you can't afford them. So then you're going to hire someone for 20K and they give me shit.
Yeah.
And they're not going to close with the intensity that you would. So that it's actually going to underperform. And then you'll be like, oh, staff doesn't work. You don't have a system that works.
Yeah.
So go and do sales until the point that sales is actually too much and you're looking at your week going, I have no time to do anything else other than sales calls. Then you decide if that's what you want to do or not and then solve the problem. Don't be like, oh, sales calls are a waste of time when you have none. All right. You don't have a method. So things you're getting wrong that are stopping your growth in your personal training business is you don't have a method of delivery. So you don't know how you coach people.
Yeah.
You don't have this is my consult, this is my planning, this is my onboarding, this is the first week, this is how the check-in works, this is how I navigate phases. Again, we talked about it on last week's episode on FIT. This is what I do when I hit a plateau with a client, or I've got an issue, or I haven't heard from someone for a couple of weeks, like you don't have a method of how you run your actual coaching.
Yeah.
Because that makes it real hard to kind of do anything.
Absolutely.
Like, how do you create content about the feelings that people have that you then solve through your method? Even if can I start identifying the feelings, which is where most people struggle. You're not identifying it when you're coaching people because you don't have a method for it. And then you don't have the actual solution for it to be able to communicate. I see that you feel this way.
Yeah.
Here's the method to solving it.
You also don't get good results. I can see coaches who don't have a method because there's no proof. I'm like, show me the proof, man. You've been a coach for 10 years. You got like the same before and afters for like the last however many years. Like you should have way more than that.
Yep.
So it's like you don't have a framework of decision making, and you don't actually go and seek it either. You don't seek hard conversations. You don't seek challenges with the client to overcome. Nothing's result based. Like you're just enjoying time together.
How would you navigate someone saying, I think my value is in my personalization of what I do? That's the biggest thing that I offer my clients. When you're saying like, hey, you need a system and a method, and they're like, oh yeah, but like my personalization is my thing.
Yeah, but it has to still come back to a foundational framework.
Mm-hmm.
Like you still have to have areas of each part that move the needle for your client that you're like, this is what I fall back to. This is what I fall back to with my philosophy around training, or this is what I fall back to with my philosophy about movement, preparation. This is what I fall back to with nutrition. This is how I think that everybody should organize their lifestyle. And it's like, okay, cool. What is your goal, capability, lifestyle, commitment, willingness? Okay.
Yeah.
This is how we operate at 100% capacity in all of these areas. You are probably 78% in all of these areas.
Yep.
So I'm going to make this as close to that as possible for you. You get someone who's 100% committed, aka for me, a bodybuilder who's in contest prep. This is how I do all of this, and this is what I expect you to do.
Yeah.
That is exactly how you do it.
I think personalization, when done correctly, if you frame it as a method, should be if this, then that. Anyway.
Yeah.
So good personalization is if this, then that.
Yeah.
So if you have a week back, we would change
5 days a week. No.
We would change this volume, distribution, frequency, intensity, technique.
Yeah.
They're the 5 things that I would consider. And then if this, I can see that your technique sucks, I would change your technique and keep the other variables very similar, and then I would report back and see the change. That's what your personalization should be, which is still a method.
Yeah.
And it fits inside ours is mentality, training, nutrition, programming, lifestyle.
Yeah.
So all of those are personalized within them, but they're all through a if this, then that model. Yeah, I had that conversation during the week, and I actually, when she first said it, I was like, how do I drive with this? But it's like, no, your personalization is part of your method.
Yeah. If you push back from that, I feel like you're just hiding behind something else, man.
I think it's really challenging closing off people you don't want to work, that you want to work with, because you want to work with everyone, and really honing in on one person. I think it's scary for a lot of people.
It's scary, especially when you're trying to grow a business, because you're like, hang on a minute, like I'm trying to fucking
work
with more people.
You tell me to speak to less?
Yeah, you're like cutting out people that I need to work with because I need to make more money. It's like I understand that. It kind of
contradicts the idea of like stop solving problems in the business that you don't have. It's like you have no leads, so talk to less people.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But then you also like, well, if you don't have a very clear message, you don't connect with anybody.
Correct.
So then you bring nobody in regardless. Because like everyone will just go back. Like most people's experiences or pushback is like life at a gym.
Yeah.
You are the personal trainer there. So
train all the people.
People go personal trainer. Like the authority's already built. Like you just have to have good communication skills, not just. You have to have communication skills and a good system. The problem with that is when people go to take their business, they're like, oh, I can't do any more sessions anymore. I need to go online. And then you're like, cool. So now we're speaking to 1,000 times the people of your gym. So 4,000 gym members times 1,000. So there's millions of people. Well, I don't even know the math on that.
Yeah.
But so, and then you're like, all right, let's talk about all this general shit. No one's connecting with that.
Yeah.
So I understand, but preciseness is definitely what's needed in marketing.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to do the last one, and this is one that people don't think about, and I am so fucking guilty of this for like a decade. The thing, what is it? The thing you're getting wrong with your personal training business that's stopping it from growing, you read more than you write. And then I've got in brackets, you search for motivation more than you deal with fear.
Yeah.
So you can listen to a podcast, read a book, do a course, do whatever. What I think that actually does for most small business owners, personal trainers specifically, it creates a moment of heightened confidence that allows you to execute for a period of time until your fear wins again.
Yeah.
And then it stops.
Yeah.
I've read fucking everything. Everything. I haven't read a personal development book for 3 years. And I can tell you that my personal development in that time is so fucking far and fast and beyond what I did in the 10 years before that. Because it's doing the actual work.
Yeah.
So when you come to a mentality workshop with us, it's not like the goal isn't to you leave motivated.
Mm.
The goal is to be like, what are you fucking scared of?
Mm.
Deal with that.
Yeah.
Because once you've dealt with that, you don't need to read fucking 10 Ways to Not Give a Fuck or whatever that book's called.
Yeah.
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah.
You don't have to read that anymore because you've dealt with whatever you're scared of and you can have a conversation with yourself about it.
Yeah.
And be real about it. Maybe actually deal with it. It's probably a good idea too. But I think being able to identify what those things are, and I said, right, that's my thing, as I'll just fucking have some mushrooms and write for 3 hours because I'm not doing the shit that I know I should be doing. Whatever your thing is to do that, use the EMDR and therapy and whatever else it is, like, get me the fuck out of my own way so this happens.
Yeah.
You won't find that in a book.
No.
Books are useful, and they used to be a core part of the course. They're not anymore.
Yeah. It's hard if you have an education bias.
Keep going.
So people with an education bias will stand on their hill and be like, the thing that's stopping me from doing more is learning more. And you're like, okay, that's fine. Until when? You know, until when is doing the thing the education? You know, and that's going to be the hardest jump. And it's like there'll become a point where knowing more isn't helping you, and doing the fucking thing is the best thing you can do for your future development. The sooner you can get into that space, the more progress you'll make.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's the toughest leap. You know, come from a university background, education, public school, private school, whatever it is. Family of, you know, people who value education and went to university and have jobs that require those things. You're fucked. Like you're honestly, you're brainwashed to be like, the more education is better.
Yeah.
And then you've got someone who, like, I don't know, will just ramble off like, I don't know, public school education, dropped out of high school, you know, rat bag, doesn't value all that stuff, and then just kept doing and doing and doing, and then learning and learning and making mistakes. And it's like, they're probably crushing it. So it's, yeah.
Have you heard of the term, I think it's just a Chris Williamson thing, advice hyper-responders?
Yeah.
So it's like the people who need the advice don't hear it.
Yeah.
And the people who don't need the advice hear it the loudest. So it's that whole, like, the people who need to listen to David Goggins don't.
Yeah.
The people that they need to do yoga and vice versa.
Yeah, because they're just feeding.
Yeah. The best example is he uses Me Too. So he's like, dudes that were already cautious about interacting with women in the right way heard it, got more scared, so then they don't even want to talk to women. But the guys didn't give a fuck in the first place, still don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it didn't change anything. No, it just made everyone who probably would have been
made
nice,
a minority of boys who could have talked to the opposite sex even more terrified.
Yeah, so that that's tying into what you're saying. It's like the person who thinks they need to learn more probably doesn't.
No.
They need to do more.
Yeah.
And then you've got, like, we've talked about it at times where you're just like, how does this person have so much fucking confidence? I wish I just had this blind, like, level of just, like...
It's admirable. It's admirable sometimes. Like, how? Like, give me that.
Yeah. So they need to go be better at their job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really interesting. All right, let's leave it there because we do have 2 more recordings. Let me know what you think of the episode. Slightly different tact. I'm curious to hear what you think of the format. If you need some help, we've spoke a lot today about different attributes of what we do in our course, and our goal is really to solve all of these things within the program. So jump on the website. The link is in the bio. You can book a call with me. I will practically go through your business and identify what the biggest issue is with it and how we can go ahead and solve that and what the pathway to doing that is. If you like the exchange and you can see some value in it, then I'll talk to you about jumping on board for our Standout PT program on the call as well. For now, though, if you enjoyed the episode, just hit like or comment or follow us or do something, share the episode with your dog, and we will see you next week.